Hello everybody and welcome back to the Healthy Orange Movie Reviews. I'm Bennett Campbell Ferguson, and on this show we are going to ask each other questions about movies, our favorites, our least favorites, and everything in between. So today I'm here with Eileen Tom.
Hi.
And Mo Shawnette.
Hello.
So the question I had earlier was movies that are filmed pretty much word for word off the book they're based off of. How do you feel about movies like that? Do you enjoy them? Do you think they're boring? Or do you like it better when the director follows the book a little more? Or do you like it when they take a more creative route with it?
It depends, really.
Mm-hmm.
It really does depend on the execution, because the issue with translating one media into another, from book to film or film to graphic novel or wherever it's going, there's different rules that apply for different mediums. So sometimes things do have to be changed, and you can understand that. And sometimes whoever's adapting it will add something, will make their own spin on it, you know. And sometimes when it doesn't, it can still work out. Sin City, they used panels from the comic book to act as storyboards for the movie. And they're pretty much direct translations, and that worked out surprisingly well. I don't know how it worked out in the sequel. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried because it's Frank Miller.
Understandable.
Do you think it's kind of a fan base too? Like if it's a larger fan base, do you think the director will want to follow the book more? Or like if it's a smaller fan base, they won't care as much?
I don't know.
Depends.
Like I've heard, I've heard a lot. This is going to be. I'm not sure how knowledgeable either of you will be on this subject, but I've heard there are major changes to the last Twilight movie from the book.
Oh yeah.
And the big thing is, like, it's an improvement from what I've heard.
I agree. I mean, I didn't read the book from.
This is what this is.
It was
what
a good
I've heard.
change. I mean,
What like.
It was horrible either way for me.
So you did see it.
I saw it.
I saw the first Twilight movie, and then I skipped everything in between, and I saw the last part of the last movie, and I was just appalled because it was like, I don't know. I mean, like, I laughed really, really hard. I did enjoy it because it was just a really fun ride, because I haven't seen a movie that bad in a really long time, but bad in a different way. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of teenage girls wanted to murder me in the theater because I was laughing so hard, but
I'm sure they were laughing right with you.
The teenage girls? You sure about that?
I'm guessing.
I mean, it was just, I can go on about this, but I can move on.
Well, in that vein, I have to say I do have, you know, my favorite books that when they've been adapted, I've, you know, like been, you know, like, oh, they changed that, you know, they cut that one moment with Professor Lupin, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But in general, I'm actually in favor of changes. Like I think Drive is a really good example. That movie totally different from the book, and in a lot of ways a huge improvement. And granted, like, that was was kind of a unique example, because like Drive the book was not sort of a sacred text like Watchmen or something. But I think there's something to be said for presenting a story in a new way. Because I mean, you know, like, it's been done way in one medium. Why not try a different way, as opposed to like just like kind of illuminating what's been done before? I mean, and I mean, if your source material is really good, I mean, if it's really cinematic in nature, like, I mean, something like Sin City in a way is a storyboard to begin with, you know. But in general, I do like to see, you know, some things that make the fans angry.
Some sort of like change, or else it's like, I can just go home and read the book. I don't have to be here to watch the movie. I can just go home and read the book.
Yeah.
I have felt like gotten really bored of movies that are exactly like the book.
Yeah.
They get kind of irritating because it's just exactly the same. It's like, why am I here?
Right. Oh yeah.